What the fuck is the gotcha doing? I'm concerned. That's strange. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna leave. Why is it always nighttime when I log in? Every single time, it's always night. How does this keep happening? Alright, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing. We made a death worm. That's all I remember. We did a death worm. We still need another gymnoplex. We need a gymnoplex that rolls female really badly. What else do we have here? Pachyrhinosaurus and Phoenix. What the fuck? That's the one that Mad Derp says is awful. There's that baryonic Spino combo in there with the electrical abilities. That might be useful. There's something else I'm missing too. Yo, what up, Dolphy? Sup, nerd? I'm aware of the irony of me using the word nerd in my Twitch notification, but here we are. I'll put that in there because I keep forgetting that needs to go away. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I don't think anybody is getting on. We'll see. I know that we're still in the middle of holiday season, and OBS is broken once again. Awesome. Still, I'm thinking pretty heavily that we are probably going to see Colossal Caverns back in the next week and a half or so. I want to start bringing other things back so we're not just doing ARK every night. I want to bring some variants to this again. Been doing ARK too many nights in a row. I need some other things. What? Why is the ridgeback all the way up the mountain? What happened on here last time we were on? I don't remember why the ridgeback ended up at the top of the mountain. Oh, I do remember this. I got killed by that stupid Pterodos. That's some bitch. Oh gosh, something is fighting the Gatling gun. Well, thank goodness for the Gatling gun. Can you land, please? Thank you. Alright, well, I don't know that anybody's gonna yawn, so I'm going to figure out what I'm doing. I'm kind of thinking about building. How about building? We can build. So I took out the boat, which means I need to just take the tickle chicken. I have my sickle on me, yes? I don't have my sickle on me. Where is my sickle? 4 mana, 2/5. This cannot attack naturally when you play an electric card. This has a bonus attack. What? So when you play, it can't attack unless you play an electric card, and then it can actually do an attack. See? Why is it 4 mana? I'm doing the Percopton on. All of the tickle chick. Okay, the tickle chick has just got a lot of friends here. I don't know how else to just put this one. I don't know who's who. I'm just gonna start grabbing, I guess. If it's got a saddle or it's named construction van, it's getting grabbed. Good enough. All right, let's go. Not entirely sure how to balance it. Okay, so what I'm reading when I look at this attack, or look at this card, it's a 2/5, so it's really low attack and really high toughness, which immediately means it's lower value, typically. Typically, the higher the attack, the more valuable the card. The lower the attack, the worse it is. So already, in my opinion, at a 2/5, you're looking at 3 mana. At most. You definitely wouldn't do 2, but I think 4 is too high for it as baseline stat. Now, it not being able to attack normally is another layer onto this. kind of... I kind of want to say, even though every time you play an electric attack, it does a bonus attack, I feel like that's a 3-mana card, honestly. I see that message every, like, I'd say once every few weeks. I see that exact message beat for beat. And I got hit by a Bronto that just decided to smack me. Yeah. The bot needs to go. It's definitely a bot. Get out of here. There was always that piece of me that's like slightly uncertain, but it's like it's always the same thing. They never get creative. I'm just taking that one thing. I don't want the rest of that crap. Yeah, you think the ones that I always hate are the ones where it's a person piloting it and it's not an actual bot, and they come in and they sound kind of genuine at first, and then they very quickly are like, by the way, we do art. Would you like to take a look at my portfolio? And it's like, haha, you son of a bitch. For a second there, I thought you were real. Now I know you're less than human. Oh, great. There's a Pangolin Wyvern here now, too. Awesome. Great. Oh, Carno. It's very annoying. I hate it. Yeah. When you're at like low viewer counts and you don't have anybody and you have someone come in like that, at first you think it's probably a real person. And then they get to the thing where they try to get you to get money, and I bet it works. I bet it works very often because I bet people feel, I don't want to say guilted into it, but kind of like twisted into it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I have no viewers. I have this one person who wants me to look at their art profile. I guess I'll take a look. And there are some people who will absolutely just go, I guess I'll buy it because you want me to. Da da da. Like, you'd be shocked. I have met people in real life who have done the dumbest shit because they get, quote unquote, pushed into it. There are some people who will just absolutely fold like a wet paper sack from the slightest poke. So they must be making hand over fist because they never go away. They keep coming back. Anyway, back to the card. 3-mana card. Final answer. Even if you have a turn where you play like 3 electric types, well, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. When it does a bonus attack, does it take damage, or does the bonus attack just like not take damage? So like if you attack, are you technically invulnerable while bonus attacking, or are you still vulnerable? That's the first question, because I just need clarification because I don't remember. Bonus attack's okay. Second clarification point. Are there any other electric type cards that boost attack that I can't remember, or any other cards that can be put on this thing that boost attack? Because I cannot remember the full scope of every single card. There's... What was Elekid's effect? Bulk Up also boosts the attack. Maybe 4 mana is fine. +2 that turn. Can the bonus attacks can go face, right? This isn't some weird thing where the bonus attacks can't go face. They can't go face. How much is Bulk Up? What was the amount of damage that it goes up by? I think that's one of those where you'd have to like nerf / buff it after the fact. But my gut is still saying that it's 3 mana instead of 4, because the only way to make it useful is to line up a crazy number of other cards, which means your hand is dead except for those cards, which means you're probably going to hemorrhage to other things before you can pull off a wombo combo with it. There might be other card combos that enable it to actually be useful, but I think you just kind of... I think you just play it by ear and wait and see what happens. I think you send it on 3, because I think as it is right now by itself, without other cards that it can wombo combo with easily, I think it's just a 3 mana card. Every time in Hearthstone there was a card with like a bunch of effects like you could stack on it, kind of like that, it usually ended up not being good. Purely because there usually wasn't a way to reliably get all those effects onto it, which is what I think is going to end up happening with this card. That's my gut reaction, at least. Oh, I did have a sickle. Why did I not? I looked multiple times and I didn't see it. Okay, I'm blind as a bat. Today I learned. Alright, we're finally going to get a chance to build this base. Nobody is on. The Finnick is building. And maybe actually going to complete a shantytown at some point in my life. I feel pretty good tonight. I'm waiting on an email that I haven't gotten a bad email yet, so I assume I'm going to get a good email, which means something I've been working on for a very long time now is actually probably going to go live this week, maybe tomorrow even, which would be crazy. And then I get to start figuring out some other stuff related to this, which is also going to be a little stressful, but we'll see what happens. God, I love talking cryptically. I gotta remember how I was going to do this shantytown, because I really don't remember what I was going to do for it now. Like, it's been so long since we've been working on this. Let's just pull everything we can get over here. No sense of leaving it all in the critters. Oh, no sense of leaving it in the storage box either. Why did we have it in the storage box? Well, what's the point? Let's see. We have a ton. Jesus, I forgot how many ceilings I made last time. Let's queue up a bunch of walls because we know we're gonna need a ton. There we go. That was English. I got there in the end. That's a rock that needs to go. So yeah, we're gonna put down a bunch of floor and then take a step back and look at this and see if we can remember the silhouette I was trying to go for with this. I remember I repeated multiple times when we were doing this last that I was repeating, it needs to be jank. So we'll continue to embrace the jank as much as possible. I think I said this last time I was building on this too, but I don't like building things jank. It bothers me. I am the type of person who wants to build perfect edges, perfect corners, perfect everything. So when I try to build something that's jank, that small part of my brain is just like, no, we cannot do this. This is not allowed. There can be no jank. But this whole shantytown doesn't work if there is not jank. And for context, I have built like every other... I've built so many other types of buildings at this point in my ARK career. I've done all the kinds of other things. This is the one thing that I've always wanted to do that I've never been able to pull off because that piece of my brain is very loud. What kind of card? Get rid of all this foliage. Let's get rid of the foliage. I wonder if I need to update my stream layout now that that other thing is happening. I could put that on the stream. I might do that. That'd be fun. Anyway, more ceiling. That's not what I wanted to do. 2 mana 3. I just saw something on my laptop pop up for a second, but I don't know what it was. That's weird. 2 mana 3/2 started this turn, deals 1 damage to hero and gets 1 attack. That should be fine at that mana cost and that attack value. That's very curious. There were cards like that in Hearthstone too. Those were the kind of cards where, like, for the longest time, some of them weren't used, and then suddenly a card was added to the game that made them really good, and they became very powerful overnight. So that could be another case of, by itself, it's all right, and then suddenly something else gets added to the game that absolutely blows it out of the water, and it suddenly becomes an extremely OP and dangerous card. But if that happens, it happens. Balance is a dynamic card. It's also that thing that sometimes gets thrown out the window because YOLO. Balance? Who needs that? Balance is for weirdos. And nerds. Man, mowing all this... I don't like seeing the lines of heat. It implies that this is a lot hotter than it looks. It doesn't look like it should be this hot. Oh yeah. A lot of the times, the cards that are most dangerous are the ones that people aren't paying attention to. In Hearthstone, there was a... Oh my god, what was it? It was a... 1 mana... Was it 1 mana? I think it was a 1 mana 1/1 with Divine Shield, which basically what that effect did is it meant that that card was invincible on the first hit. So with Divine Shield, if it runs into like a 12/12 or something, it would take the 12, but the shield would absorb it, and so it would protect the critter. But then the shield would pop, and it would become, you know, vulnerable again. That 1 mana 1/1 with Divine Shield ended up becoming extremely busted at some point. I can't remember why, but it was some ridiculous thing with another card where it just basically turned it into a 2/2, and then a 3/3, and then a 4/4, and then a 5/5, and it would just keep growing out of control. And it like, they had some duplication shit on it too. I don't remember what it was, but like, it kept multiplying. It got stupid. But as a basic card, by itself, it wasn't dumb. It just got dumb because other things were added that made it dumb. Divine Shield, isn't that the thing that you gave Obstagoon? What was Obstagoon's effect? You gotta remind me here. I have not slept since the last time. Oh, God. My poor brain is getting absolutely blasted. I think I want a passageway... Almost like a main street type thing going right through here, or what will feel like a main street, even though most of this is still going to be open and jank. Let's put this down over here. Yeah, I'm just trying to frame it. I sound insane? Yes, I am. That's what happens when you don't sleep. Parts of your brain just kind of peel apart and die. Hooray, insomnia. It's never going to be solved. This attack for the return takes no damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's basically the same thing as Divine Shield. Yeah, that ended up becoming OP on that one card, but it wasn't because of the Divine Shield part of it. It was just because another card got added that piggybacked off it because it had Divine Shield. Why are you set on Demolish? Okay. I don't remember what I was doing, but apparently Demolish. I'm gonna get all this crap out of my inventory because I don't need it. I honestly forgot I had it in there from harvesting those rocks. All right, how are we going to do this? Okay, I want that. Oh, shit. I know that we want... Hang on, let me look in my head. I have to visualize it. We know we want that open. Do we even want that to be walls, or do we want this to be a pillar? I think we want this side to be a pillar. I need pillars. Give me pillars. Where's some pillars? There's some pillars. At some point, everybody will be on at the same time again, and we can turn on the Dragon Shrine and go on an adventure and have other crazy shit happen. But until then, I will refuse to do any progression, so I will continue to build. Although I might try to go and grab the Geobreaker, because that's on my mind. I really want to get the Geobreaker because I want to see what it does. So I might go get a Geo. There is that Geo that was spawned. I remember that from last time we saw that. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put that pillar there to kind of just buff that up a little bit. Actually, I should put pillars on all the corners. God, I hate the turd sounds. They're so loud. I still need to find a soundtrack to put on in the background at some point in my life. So that way it's not just silence and the sound of my voice. People can actually enjoy music that doesn't suck. You know, since ARK doesn't have any music for some reason. Although the maps that have it by default are really good. Doesn't the Quilladin Evo get a protected? Yes, it does. It wasn't King's Shield. I think it was called Spiky Shield. It ain't Palers. What? Southerners when they need something to rest their head on. Oh, for God's sakes. I like how... That's like something Daedalus would say. That's a Daedalusism. Well, they rest their heads on Failer? Yeehaw, they rest their heads on pillars. Daedalus and I have a shared love for making fun of Southern accents. He and I hail from the same part of the country, so we got to hear plenty of it while we were growing up. So he also appreciates making fun of it every now and then. I'm going to go over and grab those trees because I'm just thinking about the fact that I need more wood. And no, I'm not going to change the way I said that. You heard me. I need wood, damn it! The one sane part of Alabama? That's wild. Southern Missouri was a trip, and Indiana was really southern for some reason. Alright, come on, Tickle Chicken. Let's get some wood. I feel like I want to harvest some of this as thatch. So we might be tickling some stuff here in a second. See, in Missouri, like where I was at, there weren't really many people with, really, there was nobody with a Southern accent. It was just, well, to me, it was just normal. That was the Kansas City area. But if you went south for about an hour, it shifted very fast. It shifted very fast and became very Southern, very fast. Hey. What's funny is I really didn't have any kind of like any hint of a Southern accent, but since I moved out here, I found that after listening to people talk in this area, I've started to adopt the same isms that a lot of people here have. So I didn't have a southern accent originally, but I'm aware of the fact that over the last few years I've developed a bit of a tick that comes out every now and then. Okay, there's absolutely no point in tickling the tree. I do not get any thatch for that. Okay, good to know. We're gonna have to smack these things manually. Let's smack some trees. Where the hell is my pick? Why am I not wearing any pants? 2 questions back to back. Number 1, where's my pick? Number 2, where are my pants? I don't remember losing my pants. Well, shit. Huh. Well, I'm half naked in the middle of nowhere and I have no pick. This sucks. And I do not have a creature that's good at getting thatch, because all it does is tickle shit. Actually, that's a really good nickname for these things. We just call them tickle shits from now on. You know what? I can make... We can do this. Hang on. I can make a pick. I will not accept a normal pick. It has to be a metal pick. Kind of pick that when you smack something, you smack it really good, failer. If I can pilot this stupid ass plank boat that I built all that long time ago and then stopped giving a shit about. Oh, I have that other boat that I need to go and finish at some point. Shit. Man, I have too many things that I've started building and then I gotta finish something. My concern is that we're just never going to use this little side base, but I hope we do at some point. Maybe we'll have a use for it. It's my dream. Alright, I need a forge. What does it take to make a forge? Fuck. I need hide! I'm pretty sure I don't have any hide. My Procoptodon is wearing a saddle and also has a saddle in its inventory. How wonderful! I'm hoping... at some point this week, I am going to redo some of the stuff on stream. We're going to get some new elements on the screen. Maybe some advertisement related stuff because there's something that I need on the screen here pretty soon. And a lot of it, some of it ties into the website updates that happened recently. The website got some updates and yeah, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that tomorrow or the day after we get to see what I've been working on. Soon. Very soon, actually. Finally. Work on new stats now? Go for it. I am going to monologue and run around. I need more stone. So we have flint. We need more stone. That should be more than enough stone. If it's not, I'm going to fire somebody. Somebody's getting fired if I don't have enough stone. I don't know who's going to be, but somebody's getting fired. Actually, I have a mod, so I guess if somebody gets fired, it would be it would be Infernal. So I guess Infernal get fired if I don't have enough stone. Alright, don't even pay him anything. Hooray! Oh, thank goodness we can make a forge. It's really Infernal's fault if you think about it. Somehow, in a roundabout way, this is actually just Infernal's fault. But thankfully, we have enough stone, so it's not Infernal's fault. Why do I have almost 500 metal here? Well, that should give us enough metal here in a little bit, and then we can make a pick, and we can go back to harvesting some wood. So in the meantime, we're going to build some stuff. And it's raining on me because I don't have the protected buff because this thing's not built up enough. But hey, we'll get there eventually. Well, rip that ceiling. That ceiling is gone and dead. Okay. Like, I want this to be... This needs to be ceilinged all the way back. 100%. There should not be no ceiling. Should not be no ceiling there, failure. Yeehaw. Roll Tide. All that meat in my inventory. At least I have something to cook and eat now, so I won't starve to death. That's cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, I have a couple of things that I want to do on stream. I want to do Colossal Caverns again here really soon. Y'all kept talking about Two Dudes there for a while, and now I've got it back in my head again. I want to go back to the Two Dudes adventure. I want to do more Link to the Past again. I miss it. I enjoyed it last time, even though it was a terrible seed and shit happened. I also want to get better at Tabletop Simulator with Warhammer. And I want to see if I can recruit other people or see if anybody else is interested. I've been doing a lot of it. Subo and I have been trying to learn. We have been successfully learning. I want to see if I can rope anybody else into it. I think people would enjoy it, and I think it would be fun to do on stream, but I have to get people to be interested in it, which might be a challenge. Is this just... I think this is just a ceiling straight across here. I think we just ceiling this. I also thought about doing Total War Warhammer on stream, but we'll see how I feel about that one. I don't know if it'd be fun to watch, but it might be because of the stupid stuff that can happen in it. Not to mention the dumbass stories that end up unfolding on accident every single time. Oh no, I'm starving and I need something to eat. Thank God I have all that meat. Now I just need a campfire. I still also want to do like painting on stream at some point, but I still don't have a setup for it, which is unfortunate. I am getting better at it though. I'm getting very good at it, in my own humble opinion. Alright, that'll cook. Hey, Smithy, you have no idea how these stats will work? You could just make Mew into a glorified Ditto. Copy an enemy stats. 4 mana, 1/1, copy a minion. This copies the abilities of both friendly minions next door. Copy some busted shit, but man, for 6 mana, that's gonna be really hard to do anything with. It might be fine. It might be fine. Just copy the abilities of 2 things. The 4 mana 1/1 is intended to copy that completely. If it was a 4/3 and it's just copying stats, that lowers it down. Copying 2 of them though. Does that improve the value enough to justify 6 mana? I don't know that justifies 6 mana. Okay, here, hang on. Let's think about this in Hearthstone terms. What would be ridiculous to copy? If you copied Ragnaros, the problem is Ragnaros would have to be on... You'd have to have that on the field already. Odds are it's already removed from the field. So it has to be something that you can play on the same turn that you throw it down. If it's going to copy abilities that attack, it has to survive for a turn. which it may not survive for a turn. So you'd be relying on either the other things you want to copy surviving for a turn, or for it to copy small effects, which in turn lowers the value. For that kind of stat line and for that kind of ability, you want to multiply the dumbest effects you can possibly stack. What is the dumbest effects you could possibly multiply from Hearthstone? That I can actually remember. I'm only pulling from Hearthstone because I remember some of those card effects. I have to pull from something like that. Even that wouldn't be enough. I'm not sure about that card. I'd have to sit there and study the full scope of cards as a whole and see. But in terms of thinking about what was available in Hearthstone, I am not so sure that that card at 6 mana will be as out of control. I think it might be a little too weak for that mana cost, actually. As crazy as that might sound, I think it might be a little on the lower end and might need to be a little bit of a lower mana cost. Because at least thinking about it in terms of what I understand, the problem is what I immediately think, and again, opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. But from what I can think of, you're aiming... So it's a 6 mana card pretending it can copy the strongest abilities. But the problem is that the cards with the strongest abilities are probably going to get blapped off the board as soon as they land. Theoretically, your opponent's going to have a way to deal with them. And if they don't have a way to deal with them, they're probably already dead, regardless of them you or not. Am I actually getting any more thatch than normal with this? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I should just be smacking with the tickle chicken and accepting the extra wood anyway. Maybe I'm getting slightly more thatched. I'll keep whacking. Anyway, finishing my thought. If you even get the chance to copy something massive, you're probably already winning with a mana cost that's that high. So it's a win more card. Which, typically, a win more card doesn't even get added. Do you take the win more card in any situation? If you copied that, that's a challenging one. I think, though, I think I would lean to the side that the 6 mana is too much. I think you're looking at like a 4 or 5 mana, honestly. There's like a middle ground where like going down 1 mana point is too much. But if it doesn't go down some, it won't be usable. It definitely seems like it falls in the category of this might be like a send it and see what happens thing, but... Copy a friendly minion and an enemy minion. The problem is it's still on a 3/3 body. It's a 3/3 body, and you're hoping that your opponent has something on the field that's actually worth copying, which is a tough one. I really don't know. I'll be honest, I really don't know. Because I'm trying to think of any and every situation. Like, I'm trying to remember some of the cards that you've posted in here before. I'm trying to think of some of their effects and, like, which ones were too strong or which ones would have abilities that would make it out of control. I really can't think of any abilities that justify it being 6 mana. That's the problem, is I can't think of any situation where I would want to play a 6 mana card, even if it meant duplicating 2 other cards, when I could just play 2 other cards. Like I said, I think I'd have to sit there and look through every single other card, because that card is going to be made or broken by whatever it combos with. If a combo ends up showing up, obviously it becomes broken. But if it can't combo well with anything, which would be my concern, it's a dead on arrival card. So, like, for example, one of the things in Hearthstone that was really strong was a 4-mana 1/1 that copied anything it targeted. And when I said copy, I mean it copied the stats. It basically became that card with all the stat changes. That thing was moderately strong and got play pretty frequently in different seasons. It was usually always in one of the viable decks. But it wasn't like a linchpin that, like, held everything together. You know what I mean? So if a 1 mana or a 4-mana 1/1 that copies everything about the card wasn't able to always be top dog in all, like... Yeah, it wouldn't be too insane early on. Yeah, I think that would definitely be a play test it, combine it with other cards and see what happens. Gosh dang it! What did I fall? Okay, whatever. I don't even know what I fell through, but whatever. Wait. Oh, good morning, Mad Derp. Welcome back. How's it going? We're having a, this is a building stream. This is a building stream. I'm the only one on, so I'm building while I can. No one's on? No adventure? The Finnick builds. So I'm finally working again on this shantytown that I started like a month ago and never finished. Maybe tonight I can actually get this closer to being done. Probably not. But we'll see. Alright, so we have this. So you come along here. You have this area. Then you come over here. You have this hallway. I can see that in my head. You run along here. There's a bit of a wall. And then it dips in. And you'd have some shanty stuff going on here. Okay, so I need you to move. I'm going to rename this Procothodon to Turd Machine in a minute. I swear. It just... Every time I run over and look at it, it's got turds. Every single time. Oh, also, Mad Derp, I assume it's safe to assume that the thing that you posted, that worm, is in fact one of the lava worms that you were talking about. We definitely have not seen anything like that just yet. So that probably is a hunted thing specifically. I don't think I want this to go back that far. That's too far. Let's do this. I did see how many... Yeah. It doesn't surprise me, honestly. I wasn't shocked. I saw the value and I was like, yeah, no, that math checks out. I feel like taunt is usually something that ends up being in any kind of card game more frequently than anything else, because it's the easiest thing to slap on without causing any kinds of issues. Alright, so we're going to have kind of an area here. This is going to have a wall coming across from back here. I'm just kind of blocking things out right now. I don't know where everything's going to go, so I'm just blocking, and then I'll move and change things around. Oh, also, we might be doing an art stream here again soon. Not for Pokemon-related stuff. I have some stuff that I need to work on. So I think I'll have the ability to do it on stream, but we'll see. And I'm starving again. I need food. It aggro's like it's on sand. Yeah, the Roo is amazing for escaping, 100%. It cannot be overstated how useful the Roo is for just running the heck away. But those death worms are terrifying in early game. Like, it'd be kind of interesting to have a map where they could just spawn anywhere. I feel like I just said a bad word. That's terrifying. Death worms that can spawn anywhere. Can you imagine that? Having a nice little home on the beach and then suddenly death worm, and it's like, haha, well, I guess this home was nice to have while it lasted. Kind of like what happened to us on Lost Island, except the Dinotheriums are the ones that chased us out of our home. Stupid elephants. Alright, so we're going to have some shanty stuff going on overhead here. That'll be cool. I need more ceiling, I need more walls. And I also need water. I'm watering myself. No redemption necessary this time. Imagine if I charged money to do the hydrate redemption. That'd be funny. Pay $1, otherwise I won't take care of myself. I'm holding myself hostage. I am the ransom. It's a hilarious idea, actually. They spawn too much. Dinotherium are an interesting one because for us it depends on the map whether they spawn too much or they just never appear. It's really annoying. Like not Lost Island. The center, basically no Dinotherium anywhere. They spawned once in a blue moon. It was really annoying. Scorched Earth, basically no Dinotherium anyway. It was kind of annoying. Lost Island, everywhere on the starting beach, just herds of them. This map, herds of them everywhere. It's really hit or miss on whether the Dinotherium is everywhere or nowhere. They are absolutely annoying like that. Oh yeah, and my plan is to still kind of like turn this back area into like a weird hideaway thing, but we'll address that later because that's a different situation completely, and that's going to be a different can of worms. I need ceiling. All right, how am I going to... Okay, so this is just a ceiling across. Let's go ahead and start blocking this out. I'm going to fix all of these at some point, don't worry. They're all faced at different angles. It's fine-ish. Valgirda and Fjordors too. They spawn plenty. Ceratosaurus is a pest on many of the maps. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. I don't know the names of the mod authors for that one, so I don't know who to blame. But, like, the island, absolute pest all over the place. Way too many of them. Absolute overspawn. The center, absolute menace. Way too many of them. They're all over the place. Scorched Earth. Absolute menace. There's way too damn many of them. They're all over the place. It's dumb. Again, I don't know what they were thinking, but there's like no rhyme or reason to the spawn rates for those things. You either have too many of them or you have too many of them. Okay, so I knew I wanted that to go across there. I feel like I want something kind of coming out at a weird angle here to connect with that. And then this thing does a dumb and comes out this way before going back. And I want that. And that. Okay. It's the last creature of ARK Editions. Oh, I didn't know that. That would explain it. So they just kind of YOLO'd it out and let it fly. That's actually really surprising. Wait, so it was one of the last creatures added on ASE? But it was like, I think the first one that was added on ASA, right? Officially for ARK Editions? Or was there another one before that? I know it was before Dinosuchus. I don't remember if there was anything that came... Oh, the Acro was the first one on ASA. I think. Yes? Stratosaurus was really early on ASA. I just remember that much. It was Scorched Earth. I'm going to need more sealing. Alright. Come on, boys and girls. Let's go get some more wood. I still wish there was a spot on this map where you could just farm wood in droves. Like on Lost Island. The Shantytown is starting to look a little better, but holy shit, that is a massive space back there. Don't worry, we'll get it all cleaned up. It's gonna look fine, I think. You know what I can do? I keep forgetting there's the aberration decor. I need to use that. Oh, I could use that. Use some aberration decor at some point on this map and make a little bit of a tunnel. The swamp. There's like a decent number. It's not high density on this map, though. Like, there's a decent number of trees there, but it's not like it was on Lost Island, where it's like you can't take 5 steps without getting like 4,000 wood. I think we're spoiled by Lost Island now, just because Lost Island was ludicrous with the tree density. Like, overly dense. Lost Island will forever now be my reference when it comes to tree density, because, goddamn. There were so many trees, we couldn't even effectively hunt for fairies on that map. It was stupid. I spent so much time trying to find a max level fairy, and I just never could see any fairies because the trees were so thick. And then we finally got that tech radar thing, and it turned out there were like 5 max level fairies on the map, and many of them were in the spots where I had been looking, and I just could not see them because of the trees. And I am still mad about it, obviously. I don't want to just do harvesting tonight. I don't want to do only harvesting and only building. We are going to do some, we're going to go out and hunt down a geobreaker because I want to try it. I want to give it a try. Yo! What's up, Infernal? How's it going? What you up to this evening? I would tell you what I'm up to, but I'm not up to anything. I'm chopping trees with the tickle chicken and building at long last. Sleeping? Wait, sleeping? Sleeping? Infernal, have you been staying up until like 9 a.m. again? Infernal was in his coma. He was hibernating. The time of year when the Infernals sleep. Oh, the Ravagers are full. Eee, that's not a lot of points. You were up until noon? Holy shit, brother. Man, if I stay up that late anymore, I throw up. I was at work at noon. I was having lunch. There are 3 types of people. If I had my way, I would be going to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. every night, and I'd be waking up at around 10 or 11. If I had my way, that's what my schedule would be, almost certainly, because that's what my body does every time I give it free reign to do whatever it wants and I don't have a schedule. It's always that schedule. At some point, you have to embrace it. Stop fighting it. Embrace it. Adjust. Survive. Repeat. I'm going to punch some trees with a pickaxe because I need more thatch. The power went out and killed a surge protector down. Kept flipping the breaker, which is in your closet. Holy shit. Okay, well, that sucks, to say the least. And you were playing ASA. So, what map are you playing on ASA? I assume it's a Lost Colony, or is it something else? Get some trees. Oh, Ragnarok. What kind of mods are you playing with? Just the meat spoiler one, or are you playing with other ones? Also, what does the meat spoiler do exactly on that one that you were talking about? Like, you said it does something. It made it sound like it does something crazy. Side note, it'd be funny if there was a mod that just made certain pieces of equipment just make the weirdest noises when you use them. Like, can you imagine a refrigerator that you turn on and it just screams at the top of its lungs for no reason? Or it moans, even better. It just moans. You turn on the refrigerator and you just hear from across the room just, ah! I want the moaning refrigerator because it sounds hilarious. It spoils meat like crazy, definitely, but we also have an amazing meat spoiler even in ASE. So I've seen crazy. The meat spoiler that we have in this mod pack even just like does it instantly. It's OP, but I'm not going to complain because you can do the same thing just by splitting stacks because this game's dumb. Some swanky ass music. I was wondering what the added bonus was. I knew it wasn't just It Spoiled Meat Fast. I knew there had to be something else. Swanky ass music. Hell yeah. See, that's what I want from weird items, or from modded items. I want them to do weird noises. The one thing that bothers me about ASA and something like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad they did it, but at the same time, man, it sucks. I don't like the paid mods. Because what the paid mods are, it's like almost all of them are, you had this on ASC, great, now pay for it for ASA. And it's like, you sack of shit. What is the purpose of spoiling meat? You use spoiled meat to make, well, specifically the important thing is you use spoiled meat to make narcotics, which is used to make trank arrows and stuff so you can knock dinos out to tame them. Or shoot your friends in the back of the head and make them pass out and fall asleep on a campfire and then they slowly burn to death. That's definitely not happened. Definitely has not happened. That's not how you spell thatch. Okay, I need more ceiling. How many times did I kick Daedalus alive? Not enough. Obviously. Not enough. He's still he's still rare. We need to get him at least to like medium rare. We gotta put him through the cooker a few more times. We gotta make sure he becomes fried penguin, otherwise we can't serve him in the bucket. Then we can put him in the KFC bucket after that. God damn it, I ruined another ceiling. Alright, okay, so this is staying as a ramshackle mess. Let's extend out this way real quick. God, I hate the way the ceilings are aligning, but whatever. Alright, okay, so this is fine, that's fine. This is gonna go back that way. This is... You gotta cook him well done because he's not beef. That's like surprisingly strong logic given the context. Like, this is the funniest... It's the most ridiculous comment I can make about like boiling him alive in the penguin thing, but it like is so logical to be like, oh yeah, of course he's got to be well done because he's not beef. It's like a surprising amount of logic to a funny thing, which just makes it funnier. Make sure not to eat your penguin raw. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's funny. I don't know how that's never crossed my mind until now. That's a good one. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to use that later on. Oh, this explains the explosives because he blows himself up. He just blows himself up enough. Eventually he'll be well done. Serve with mashed potatoes. You know what? The explosives help with that because they'll blow up the potatoes. This is going somewhere. This is slowly coming for a full circle. My god, I'm having issues talking tonight. This is some Louis shit. Yep, it sure is. 100%. Man, I need more water. My mouth is like completely dry. You have some grenades you can give him? Don't worry, they'll find their way to his inventory magically one way or another. You don't even have to give them to him. All you have to do is stand in proximity, and they'll just magically transfer from your inventory to his. That's how it usually goes. How am I going to do this area? Okay, so this area needs to be pushed back for sure. We need to mow the grass. Hang on, I gotta mow some grass. I need something that's like really good at just mowing all this down that's not a tickle chicken. I just had an idea. I don't have a Bronto on me right now. But I do have a Procopta dude. That'll work exceptionally well. I do need to not die to dehydration, though. Both in-game and outside of game. Hang on. Drowning myself. Yeah, problem solved. I am nowhere near the SS Cube. I am in the top right corner of the map right now. It'll take me like 5 minutes to go back and grab it, but I can also just use the Procoptodon and mow this all down anyway. I always forget that the Procoptodon is a beast at gathering berries. Not as much as a beast as the Bronto, obviously, but really damn good. Very much forgot how good it was. Oh my god, it doesn't even matter if he gets full weight. You can just keep right-clicking and he goes in a straight line. Amazing. Okay, I don't know how I did that, but there we go. Okay, drowning myself, hang on. If I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the stream, it's your fault. Regardless of the reason, it's just instantly Dolphy's fault. It doesn't matter what's happening. There's also a chance that we might have new emotes on the way. The thing that I'm working on might be able to be repurposed into emotes as well, so I don't know if they'll replace the Twitch emotes. They probably won't. But there might be some new Discord emotes here soon. And one of them may be as simple as a thing that says commit arson, so be ready for that. Technically, I guess everybody does, since everybody can just redeem the hydrate emote at once. You guys could literally make me pop like a water balloon. And there's a mental image for you that I don't think anybody wanted, but now you have it, so you're welcome. Make the Finnick pop like a water balloon. Commit arson in front. I like how you both sent that message at basically the same time. Infernal probably loves that, and Infernal's instantly like, yay, new emote. New favorite emote. Hooray. Jesus Christ, what have I done? Okay, well, now we definitely need to make the commit arson thing happen. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is I'm going to swing the shantytown around over here, but then there's going to be like a rocky entrance here. I'm actually going to make a cave that goes back this way using the aberration decor. In fact, I kind of want to go ahead and make that opening here, I think. Just maybe like cave here? Oil jars and fire arrows. We've never messed with those, or at least I haven't. There it is. Wait, what? Oh, because I spelled it wrong. When in doubt, the answer is usually just, I'm a dumbass. So that's cool. I still have those hallucinogenic balls. You heard me. Alright, how are we going to do this? How many other rocks do I have access to? I don't think that's the only one. It's this one? I would say we need to make a flamethrower, but we've already done that once and it was very disappointing. That flamethrower would have to be like triple the base damage. Triple the base damage. Like, even the 700% one was not, like, good. It needs to be, like, 2100% or something before the flamethrower becomes relevant. It's just unfortunate because the flamethrower is really cool and I'd love to set things on fire. Alright, I don't know what stone does what, so let's just make a bunch of them. Okay, we don't need 100. Actually, you know what? Screw it! We need 100. Let's see what all of these look like. Don't worry, Wildcard also forgot about the flamethrowers. Flamethrowers suck. Which sucks, because they should be the fun thing to use. Like, it's a flamethrower. You're playing a game with a bunch of dinosaurs that want to fight you in melee. Like, it should just be a smorgasbord of barbecue. It should not be a little wimpy thing. But no, it's a little wimpy thing, and it's completely useless. Okay, so this is a pillar. That's neat, I guess. You can work with it. All right, so what's the... Okay. It just looks like a little tiny pile of shit, so I guess that's great. Ooh, here's a big rock. Or at least have a fear effect. Yeah, something. Literally anything would be better than what they have right now, which is nothing. That one might be useful. That one could be useful. So if we have this here, and that is a rock entrance for some kind of cave, it would come down like right here. I'm really pulling out the Planet Zoo in my head right now. I'm really thinking Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo, you use rocks like this just constantly to make all kinds of wild structures. Make arches, make caves, make very phallic looking objects. So we have to really embrace our inner rock and ignore these really shitty pebbles. Ignore these really shitty pebbles. What the fuck? That was weird. For a second there, it was roadkill. Also, something here is starting to lag a little bit. I'm a little concerned. It's basically the same rock. Use the RTS mode of S Plus to make... Okay, I went into RTS mode once and I couldn't get out of it, so I just refused to use it ever again because I'm scared of it now. I could probably figure out how to get out of it if I wanted, but... Hang on. Okay, so this is going to be right here. So these appear to be the rocks that we have to work with in addition to this little turd, but it's a little turd, so who cares? And it made another splatter on the ground. That's weird. Okay, so we have these rocks to play with. Which one is actually useful here for making an entrance? Oh god, do you know how many rocks we are going to need in order to block all of this off? Oh god. Okay, so it's not going to be a cave entrance. It's going to be a mound of rock that's going to block that back there, and then maybe a rock wall coming back this way, so that area is kind of more like wild wilderness shit going on or something. Okay, it can't be a cave, because I'm going to want to throw myself out a window. Yeah, I'm going to throw myself out a window. I'm going to throw myself out a window. Let's not do that. So we need medium rocks and large rocks. Cool. Let's go get some medium and large rocks. Yeah, I think it would take more... I don't have what I had in Planet Zoo. I don't have a big wide rock that I can use. I don't have really big long walks. But how high is the windows? Yes. Alright, so I mean medium rocks. And there goes all my rocks. All my rocks are gone. We used all of the rocks on the medium rock. Large, flat, mossy rock. I need a large rock. Excuse me, sir. I need a large rock. Where's my large rock? That's a medium rock. That's not a large rock. I need a large rock. Show me a large rock. Large rock? That is a large rock. Is that the only large rock? Oh, no, there's the large rock. Yeah, you son of a... Or castle keep stuff like the map ruins? Okay, I cannot use stone foundation. Or I don't... Yeah. Stone foundation is going to be too clean looking in my opinion. But wait. Castle keep stuff? Like the map ruins. Oh, we don't have anything that looks quite ruined like the map ruins. The only stuff that we have access to is a little too clean looking. That idea would be good, though, if we had that type of aesthetic. We have the dwarf stuff, but that's too metallic. I am over encumbered. And now I'm fine. I hate this. you know what's, we're not even in Pokemon, but the sound still makes my heart skip a beat. It still makes my heart skip a beat, because I still have that part of my brain where it's like, oh my god. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's right. No, this is the wrong game. This is definitely not this game. You still have 76,000 points left. Like, eventually we'll have a good channel point reward redemption at some point. I'll come up with something that's worth it. I mean, at some point. At some point we'll have something, I think, I hope. I just haven't had any good ideas. For, like, God, I know I can make channel point redemptions that are like, make this sound effect play, or make this sound effect play, but I don't know. I want to find something more rewarding? I don't know. It's still something I think about, but I'm definitely not, like, thinking anything. Oh my god. Oh no. You guys are trying to make me explode tonight. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Okay, here we go. Can I get up here right here? I should have brought along a flyer, but I really wasn't expecting to do something like this, so I didn't plan ahead. Don't have a ban and in-game action redemption? Yeah, we're not doing that because somebody will ban me from eating and then my character will just fall over and die over and over. At some point, though, maybe. I still want to have a channel point redemption at some point. I want to do a Pikmin stream where we have a thing where you can donate and then speak as a Pikmin. I think that'd be absolutely hilarious. I think it would get unhinged and probably need to be taken down pretty fast, but it would be funny while it lasts. There we go. Okay, we have a rock arch at least. Now we can start fusing rocks together and actually create some stuff. So I think my inventory is lagging. It must be the eco thing. See, it doesn't matter how bad the rocks look by themselves. You can just merge a bunch of them together, and it usually makes something that looks fine as an end result. That's what I learned from Planet Zoo. I should not have jumped. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to end up looking fine. Trust the process. Actually, wait, no. That one is a little bit too big. Hang on. Oh! Well, shit. Man down. Headband. Opening inventory or equipping an item without drinking water first. It's almost him with can't ride a dino unless he drinks first. Jesus. Oh my god. That's insane. I didn't mean to jump off that. That sounds like torture. I didn't mean to jump off that time, but I missed. I need to build out from this side. I'm being stupid. I'll just start with this side. Yeah, I feel like that would make me have to go to like a doctor or something at some point. Like, I feel like I'd just be sucking down water constantly. You know, like I'd be in the bathroom more than I would be on stream. Maybe that's the goal. The goal is to get me off stream so nobody has to tolerate me. How did this happen? Well, you see, a bunch of people on the internet decided to torture me, and then I went to Bismarcking time and I'm sick by the end of stream. There's a lesson to be learned here, and I am definitely learning it. We're not doing that. We will learn from his mistakes. All right, we're getting somewhere here with the disheveled rock. Don't do redemptions that'll make me want to die. Nope, that is great advice. We should definitely not do that. Used a gunshot sound redemption without thinking and got cussed. Why did the streamer have a gunshot sound redemption if they didn't want people to... What the hell? There's only one person to blame for that, and it's the person who has the gunshot sound redemption. Like, what do they think is going to happen? See, that would make me just want to spam the gunshot sound in that dude's chat. I'd be going ham from then on. Like, any chance I got, I would just be pressing it. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. You got kind of a little cove thing going on here now. You can't show weakness on Twitch. As soon as you show weakness, the sharks will start circling. So will the shocks. The shocks happen after the shark. You start getting the shocks after you see the shark pull your limb off. I'm gonna need more stone at some point, but at least that's something of a start. It's hard not to feel bad. If he put it in his chat, he has nobody to blame but himself. You don't give people a tool and then be mad when people use the tool. You get mad at yourself for giving the people the tool and not thinking that this tool is going to get used in a way that you're not going to like. At some point, someone is going to use a tool. At some point in this stream's existence, someone is going to press that shiny button at the worst time, and it's going to piss me off. And it's going to be my own fault because I put that button in there. But so help me God, that button needs to be in there. All right, anyway. Exactly, just like that. Just like that. I think we should just leave that for now and maybe take a step back from this for a little bit. I think you bring the planks out over here and you maybe just leave this open. So maybe the planks stop here. Maybe you even have like a little wall here, like a little retaining wall with like maybe a little scout tower here or something. And then this area is just kind of meh, whatever. And it's just a rocky cove entrance. Let's walk away from this for a little bit. Let's come back over here. I need my ceilings back. I think I put all my ceiling in here. Yes, I did. At least I'm consistent. Yeah, I just realized this base is actually getting close to being usable for like just a temporary residence if people are operating up here. Like, it has a cooking station, it has a forge, it has a smithy. It's slowly becoming viable. I think you stop it right there, actually. So now you can have a wall here. So you'd pull up here and go in through that entrance, and this would be walled off. You will add, but the real question is, will you subtract, divide, and multiply? That's the real question. Probably at least 5 times prior, and it had never been a problem. Yeah, it's on that dude. Dude's having a bad day. Don't take it out on the people using the button. You're having a bad day, you did it to yourself. That is just my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna grab the tickle chicken and take it back to the base, because I don't want to be the guy who has all this up here. The fuck? Okay, that was weird. They weren't there, and then suddenly they were there. I don't know what's going on. Effectively vanilla awesome teleporters with the companions? What? Wait, elaborate. What do you mean? What? Wait, what are the companions? Hold on. What's the companions? I'm going back to the main base. I am taking my tickle chicken with me. We will pick that up again later. I can only build for so long before my eyes start to cross. My antsy self. I can sit and build for a while, but eventually I hit that point where it's like, I need to go do something else now. Eventually? What does that mean? What does eventually mean, Zach? Also, what's up? How's it going? 2 dinos that have an option in the radial menu that makes them functionally immortal. What the huh? Oh! Are you talking about the dogs? Is it the doggos? I heard mixed things about the dog. I am trapped in a rock, and I have done it to myself. Get me out of here. Okay. The Veilwind does it too. So what? Wait, how does this work? You put all your stuff in the animal, it dies, and it just teleports or something? I haven't used them, just so we're clear. I'm not knowledgeable about these things. All I know is a Veilwind's a fox. That's all I know. I know the Veilwind's a fox, and I didn't like the Armadoggo. I think I don't like the Armadoggo, just appearance-wise. I don't like the doggo. Thumping? Oh no, new phrase I'm gonna have to look up. Toss your shit in the companion and fast travel with the bed? Does the companion just, like, go ahead of you or something? That is basically awesome teleporters. Like, just straight up, that's just awesome teleporters. Oh my god, that really is just awesome teleporters. In vanilla, that's weird. I mean, so it's technically not as broken as awesome teleporters because what made awesome teleporters busted was being able to move like a bunch of dinosaurs at once. That pangolin wyvern is still down there. It looks like it's almost dead though, so that's good. So maybe it's not overwhelmingly OP, but wait, what's the Veilwind do? Because you said that the Whalewind. Cryos. I meant like what made the awesome teleporters really busted was the fact that You could transport all of the supplies in them. So you could like how we were using them, where you were just teleporting from mining location to mining location and just completely ignoring everything in between and just transporting mining dinos in hordes across the map and ignoring all the danger. You'd still have to deal with that if you wanted to get all the supplies back. So at least it's like not quite as busted as an awesome teleport, but yeah, I'm still not a fan of the idea though. You can do it with a Fjord Hawk. Well, shit. Huh. So there's another way to do it, even now. Wonderful. I will continue to ignore those dinos. Oh, I also still need to know what it is about the Veil Wind that's overwhelmingly OP. I need to know, because it's a fox. I need to know why the fox is OP. For obvious reasons. Dodo. Doo-doo. P, because it can spawn up to 6 more friendly Veil Wind. That sounds like an amazing creature. It's a fox that spawns more foxes. Just what I've always wanted. Just more foxes. That sounds great. Also, that statue is absolutely terrifying. He's huge. We also accidentally left the Volcano Tavis out of its ball. Whoops. I forgot about that. Alright, and we have the Death Burrower, and the Burrower is in my inventory. I forgot to put that back in the Soul Terminal, because I'm an idiot. Okay, I need to go get meat real quick, bring that back and put it in the thing so the dinosaurs don't starve, and then we'll see what we're looking at in terms of, maybe I should go and get chitin, actually. I should probably do that. Yeah, I should probably go get chitin and make another Gymnopelix. I did go get the dragon. The dragon was, yeah, I did see that when I spawned in. I looked up there and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I died to the stupid Pteranodon that I can't remember the name of, Pterodos. Someone is driving past my apartment right now and they're playing the worst music I think I've ever heard in my life, and I have a feeling that they are listening to it unironically. That's one of those where I just want to open the window and just yell at them and be like, your tastes are trash! But I have a feeling in this apartment complex I'd probably get shot. $14.41? Wait, what? What about 1441? Wait a second. 14th month, 41st day. Oh, that's how many that you're loaded in. I was sitting here and I was like, what? I was really confused. I just didn't know what it meant. I was with Dolphy there for a second. I thought it was coordinates is what I was thinking. I was like, what are these coordinates? Is this something important? It's in the Redwoods. It could be important. We haven't looked there too much yet. Nope, just mods. I should have seen the 41 and instantly been like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Nope. Oh, I forgot to respond to you, Infernal. I did see your thing about, oh my god, I can't remember what it's called now. Primal Fear, or... Was it Primal Fear was one of them, and the other one is the... And another P1? Oh my god, it's that one that you and I have looked at like a dozen times now. Where, like, I didn't turn it on because it wasn't compatible with some of the mods that we have, right? Oh, Pugnacia, that's what it was. I knew it started with a P. I was right there at least. Quick playthrough of Primal Fear. I know I saw like a little bit. Please don't fall off the cliff. I know I saw a little bit of it at some point. I don't remember the full gameplay. I will have to go and look it back up and see what it is. Because I don't remember. What just happened? Oh, thank you for the follow to Bomb. I appreciate it. Welcome. That is our 54th follow, I believe. That is not the right cave. Oh, this is definitely not the right cave, but this is a cave that usually has loot in it. I remember what this one is. Pugnacia is so massive you can't run it. Oh, God. That scares me. I know that it just wasn't... What the hell was that? Did you see that? Something was shaking my camera like mad. I have no idea what that was. That made me a little nervous, but it's fine. I thought for sure something big was coming up behind me, but maybe it was something above me that was just somehow glitching through the floor. I don't know. An ARK descended? What, you mean just like ARK with no mods? I don't think I'm going the right way, just so we're clear. I think I've taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Oh no, I am right here. Oh, this is where... I don't think it's here right now, but the dangerous thing is here. And it's a guaranteed spawn, so I need to be careful. I'm the dumbass that put it here. I'm the dumbass that'll... ARK Descended is a mod of absolute torture? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. What in the world is ARK Descended? Why do I feel like that's familiar? Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Did some YouTuber play that? Was that a Chromita thing? Did Chromita do that at some point? I feel like I've heard of it before. Oh, God, please don't let me go this far. Nope. All right, we're going to go get chitin. And probably a lot of equipment, too. Let's do this. All right, Lucy. We got some killing to do. It's not loaded in yet. Get ready, and it's dark. Gruel the Gruel? I haven't heard of that one. I will also have to look that one up. So I need to look up Primal Fear for ASA, and I need to look up ARK Descended for ASE. Sounds really familiar. The other one that I really wanted to do at some point, Primal Fear. Oh my God! Okay, well that just sounds like hell immediately. Okay. That might be fun. The one I really wanted to do on ASE that we haven't done is it was a mod. It was a modded map. And the way it worked is it was like a dungeon map where it was just one endless dungeon, different layers. It was like 10 different layers. Like, I want to say think of like a single biome in terms of size, but then there's another biome above it that you have to get through by being a boss, and then there's another biome above that, and you keep unlocking things as you go further up. So it was like on the first layer, you would use like boss chops and other things, and then the next layer you would use like raptors, and then so on and so forth on each layer. It sounded really cool, but we've just never gotten to it. You know, there's like a lot of other maps that we were looking at, so. And it's a very weird one, where it's like very gimmicky, but it sounds fascinating. Okay. Something hissed at me. Alright, what's in the box? Riot leggings. Yeah, that's not that good. I immediately attacked because I assumed that something had aggroed on me, but somehow nothing aggroed on me, so... Now I look like an idiot. More than I usually do. Hey, a bot. An automod instantly killed it. How wonderful. My ban. That's like the most... That one thing you added to the automod to catch those was like the most brilliant thing that's happened on this channel. That is... Okay. So we just had... This is the dumbest shit I've seen. Really? Are you kidding me? You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, I don't want it. That's annoying. That's so annoying. God, that's annoying. God, it's annoying. That should have been an amazing drop, and it was just hot garbage. Why is there a... What is that? Orochi? What is an Orochi? There's a red cavern crawler in... What is happening? Red cavern crawler. I keep saying crawler in my mind. My brain is gone. Oh no, he's got me. Okay, he's dead. Holy shit. That caught me so off guard. I developed a massive speech impediment. That was amazing. All right, so cavern crawler and cavern crawler and an Orochi same time. That was wild. The Boise butt tickler? What? Okay, I've never seen those. Orochi and red cavern crawler. Amazing. Terrifying, even. God, I cannot believe that it just absolutely ruined my brain and speech impediment happened. That's cool. It definitely tickled my butt. I was not prepared, and then suddenly there was massive violations happening. Because I went in and I saw it and I was like, that's a really big snake. And then I saw the horns on its head and I was like, that's not a normal snake. I don't know what that is, but it's not a normal snake. Added 0 chitin. Cool. You got it before you get the server. I like how sometimes it takes a long time to load in for the server and then sometimes it's just like, boom, we're in. Boom, we're in. You know, comparatively to what it normally is, which is god-awful. Alright, 94. Almost max level. I don't know how much else I still have to unlock that I care about, though. Like, I want to do Titanosaur at some point, so I guess I can do that, but I'm not sitting here chomping at the bit for a Titanosaur. And there's no Rinio yet, so you don't have to worry about that just now, though that's probably going to be a migration event at some point, if I had to guess. I like how I say if I had to guess, as if I'm not the one controlling it. Yep. That is a bat smackdown. And I gotta toss out more meat. Alright, keep hunting chitin. Ooh, chitin. Wow, these things have a ridiculous amount of health considering where they are. At least they take more damage from projectiles, so it's like not, you know, not completely viable to run in here. But have I gotten rabies on this map yet? Yep, multiple times. It has happened multiple times. I've gotten it on some dinos. It hasn't happened with Lucy, so she either is getting really lucky or she has some kind of protection. But Infernal and I were in this cave once, like a week ago, when we first found it, and we both died because we got rabies. Yeah. So yes, we are very much not immune. Lucy is seemingly immune. I don't know why, but Lucy has not gotten rabies even once. Okay, there's another egg up here. Is it actually going to be a scorpion egg, or is it actually going to be an Arthro egg at long last? I would very much like to get an Arthro egg. Arthro egg would be nice. It is a scorpion egg. Can I just kill it? If I just swipe, no, I can't kill it. Oh, I didn't, I gotta loot that scorpion. Okay, got him. I need to go get more vampires at some point and start breeding them up, because I'm curious to see what happens when we actually get imprints on them and it turns to nighttime. They're already insane at night. I feel like they're just going to get more ridiculous. Or they'll just be completely disappointing, but I want to pretend that they're going to be insane. There are so many animals here. Let's just make them all angry and see what happens. I just pushed those scorpions off the edge. Fantastic. That was like the one thing that I wanted. Alright, cool. Now that I've angered the entire cave, almost, let's just finish ticking everything off. Alright. Time for death. I kind of wish that I had a Dinosuchus for this, because Dinosuchus is hilarious for mulching things. With that Mega Bite, just being able to one-shot like half of the blob. There's a clip on this channel of the Dinosuchus on the center where it just... I don't know what happened. There was like an overspawn in one of the caves, and I took a bite, one single bite, and my entire screen instantly got flooded with things that I had killed. I've never seen that happen since then. It was fantastic. And I am still getting chased. All of the things that I want are down here. Literally all the things that I want. Give me all that chitin. For those who are new to this, what we're doing right now, or what I'm doing right now, is getting chitin. I need the chitin so that way I can make the DNA, so I can make the hybrids. I need to make more hybrids, specifically of the Gymnopelix, which is a Therizinosaurus Leech Scorpion hybrid. Why do I need this? Because it's extremely massive and extremely tanky and extremely high damage. Basically, it's everything you want a Rex to be. Literally, it's just a better Rex by a lot. And I need one. So, what I need is a female, specifically. I need a female. We have 3 males. I need a female so that way we can breed it and get imprinting. There are lions perched on that cliff. Amazing. I'm just going to leave. I've got what I needed, so I'm going to run out. I'm going to kill a bunch of things for the meat, and then I'm peacing out. Let's see if we can get down this without taking damage. I need to check the loot drops again before I leave too, and just see if anything amazing spawned. Was there anything down that way? I don't think there was. Was there? Wait. Oh, there is a loot drop down there. I'm literally staring right at it. It's not great. The mining helmet's a fun gimmick, I guess. Alright, let's get the heck out of there. Wait. There's a dude to kill. You ever get so angry you just kill a wall? Because that's what that felt like, is we just killed a wall. Oh, that loot's respawned. Anything in there? I saw Riot. That's all I care about. It's got Riot. Riot gauntlets. They are not that great. Okay, cool. That is the first time that I've seen a Magmasaurus saddle that's not just a primitive. That's curious. That is the first time I've seen one. I dig it. Alright, I'm going to chuck some of the meat out of my inventory. I'm going to speed up a little bit, and we're going to go around the backside here and see if we can get anything decent out of the last 2 loot drops that I know are in this cave. I don't think there are any others that I can get to very easily. I think it's just check these 2 and then we leave. I think that should be it. Riot leggings. That could be good. The helmet's terrible. And it is a BP, so maybe that's useful. Yeah, it's still bad. I mean, I guess for getting them for free, they're not awful. But they're really low value, so... Basically, the problem is now we've been spoiled in terms of Riot because we got those one Riot... I think they were gauntlets, that BP that was like 1,400 or something in terms of armor. So it's kind of hard to compete against that. We are looking for things that are about that high across the other Riot pieces, if we can. Or flak. Flak is also acceptable, obviously. It's flak. What's the goal of getting all this great armor? Is eventually we're going to go on a crusade. We're going to go on a crusade with swords and shields and probably die. But it'll be funny. And that's all that matters. Alright, so we're going to kill all this stuff, check that loot, and then we're getting out of here. Ooh. Is that Riot Helmet? Is Riot Helmet. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. We'll accept that. That's close to 1,000 armor on that helmet. I think the gauntlets are... Like I said, I think we have 1,400 gauntlets. We had 1,400 something. I think they were gauntlets. If they weren't gauntlets, they were pants. And if you're wondering why this cave is so dark, that's a great question. I'm also wondering why. We don't know. It's just weirdly dark in this cave. It is the only cave that does this too. None of the other ones do this. Why they chose to do this, yeah, I don't know. True. Yeah, we haven't seen kind of the full might of the dragons just yet. When we activate, I keep talking about the Dragon Shrine. I am telling you guys, when the Dragon Shrine activates, you're going to see some terrifying stuff. The most scary stuff on this server is easily the stuff that's hiding inside the Dragon Shrine. When that switch gets flicked, we will need to have very serious base defenses. It won't be like the things in the Dragon Shrine blanket the whole map. What they are going to do is they're going to spawn randomly. And if the dice rolls wrong, something really, 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 really bad could spawn right in front of your base. And it will wreck all of your stuff if you do not have adequate defenses or cannot run away. That's another one of the reasons why I'm kind of enjoying the boat. Because right now, if something bad happens, we can just leave. Theoretically. What is that? Oh, it's another Almlodon. Never mind. There's an easy loot in the east. We have one of the easy loots in the top right. Oh, wait, no. That is probably the same one that you're talking about. Are you talking about the one that's in the lava cave? I'm way too far north. Oh, neat. Another Diablo. Cool. I don't want to be here. Everything's dying and killing each other. It's just violence. Why does that look like a smoke cloud up there? We have 6 turrets in the fabricator? Hell yeah. Now we just need a bunch of bullets and more turrets. We need a lot more turrets than that. It's on the southeast. I haven't found any caves there yet, but there's also a Hydra there on this map. We will go exploring through that area again at some point. It's west. Good old South by Southwest. Sponsored by Southwest Airlines. The Wienors. I like that one better. The Wienors one. Just a big stone door? We'll have to go looking for that at some point. We haven't seen it yet, but we'll have to go looking. Oh, I missed. I very missed. I can't stop myself. Just so we're clear, I was trying to stop myself. It wasn't doing anything. Well, that time it worked. Cool. Why wasn't it working before? I was literally mashing the space bar. What did you want from me, game? Stupid ass penguins. We're gonna have to put more penguins out. We're gonna need polymer again. Alright, let's queue up a bunch of DNA for that. I need gasoline, that's right. I think 5 should be enough. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to steal from that. Queue up all the DNA. That is not enough meat. Well, it's a start at least. Let's get the peeps back. We need more peeps. Where are all the peeps? Where are all the peeps? Oh, there are all the peeps. There are all of the peeps. All of the peeps. That's a lot of peeps. We have so many peeps. We have too many peeps. Honestly, we'd probably be getting a lot further if we just neutered them. But some of them have some really cool, like, mutations, and I don't really know why I care, considering we're never going to do anything with these. Underwater? We haven't done much, we definitely have not done much underwater. We have... Let me rephrase that. We have very much explored the left side of the map underwater. But that's because we spent so much time looking for Reapers. Actually, a good point. We do need to go to the right side of the map at some point. We'll get there. We will get there. Oops. My plan is to restart this. I don't know when I'm going to restart it, because I don't want to restart it if somebody's going to use it, because if I restart it during the week and it's not like a work from home day. So like if I restart it tonight, I won't be able to turn it on until tomorrow night when I get home from work. If I restart it tomorrow, I can restart it in the morning on Wednesday before work. So like I could restart it tonight if nobody is going to be using it in the morning. That peep needs to be inside. I don't know how these things keep escaping. They're driving me nuts. Knowing I don't need to make card ideas. Does that mean that all of your cards are actually done then? Like are you like done with all the cards? No more new ones for now? Okay, the peeps are out. Blob of peeps. For now, until the next wave of cards. Hell yeah! Oh, Santa's back. Okay, I need to go get more meat. Let's go get more meat. Oh, I have to drop off all this crap. I forgot. Hang on. We have an immense amount of crap in our inventory. This is insane. That's a can of worms, but the base is done. Hell yeah. You got it done before the end of the year. Now the question is, are you going to make any changes to it, or is it locked in? Very important question. Trying to... Oh, I see. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Because it doesn't like folders for me for some reason. I put them in the folders and then they get back out of the folders. So, like, they'll stay in there while I have this open, and then I'll leave and come back, and they're just all out of the folders again for no reason. I feel like we count that as a weapon. They actually stayed in that time. That's curious. Usually they pop back out and they don't work. Alright, where's my armor? There's my armor. Alright, doop, 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 doop. I'm sorry, what? Why does the Ascendant Miner's Helmet have 828 armor? Is that normal? I feel like I've never seen that. I feel like I've never seen one that high. Take at least a couple of days just work on flavor text and stuff? Hell yeah. They've reduced, negate, incoming. Oh, that's fair. I won't argue against that. I need pants. Wait a second. I need to take some pants out of here. I'm taking those riot pants that I just looted. I'm putting those pants back on. There. I'm wearing, well, polygonal pants. Oh, now they're turning into pants. Now they're real pants. Why do I have underwear on the outside? That's weird. That's very strange. I don't know why I have underwear on, but whatever. Okay, I need to go out and get meat. Let's go get meat. So we can make the rest of the chitin, then we can make another Gymnopelix and start breeding those monstrosities. I didn't even know that the helmet could roll that high. I've never seen a helmet even close to that high before. So I guess that means that that Fisher-Price looking helmet is actually going to be cracked. It should be close to 1K. Alright, somebody gets to wear the Fisher-Price helmet. I guess it'll be Daedalus, because every time he just likes using those. We'll give the Fisher-Price helmet to Daedalus, and he can have his 1,000 armor helmet. Almost 1,000 armor helmet, sorry. Alright. Probably the same cap as Flak. That's surprising. I'm surprised I've never seen one like that high before. Or at least if I have, it never registered with me. Where are... What is that? Oh, it's got a little dolphin on it. Nice. Hell yeah. Appropriately themed. I don't know where any of the Hyaenodons are. To be fair, they're the same tier. Honestly, I always forget that. Come back here. Come back here. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Why can't I hit him? Why can't I hit him? What is happening? That was weird. I wasn't right-clicking because I was trying not to harvest the tree. Just so we're clear. I guess I can eat the moss chops because I can't find any Hyaenodons right now, so I might as well eat it. If only I could bring back all of that meat I harvested in that cave earlier. Man, oh, there's a hyena. I'm gonna kill the parasaur. I wish parasaurs drop more meat than what they do. I feel like they don't drop enough. Given how big they are, doesn't feel right. Oh, let me sit up straighter. I don't know what that was. I see a Hyaenodon. I see a hyena, and he's in a weird place. We're gonna go get him. I see others. I think I see more. Yeah, here we go. Come back here. You're not running away. There was another one here, I think. All I see now is beaver. Nobody say anything about that statement. Restrain yourselves. All right, I'm going back to the boat. No, but real talk, there's like an immense amount of beaver here, and I don't understand why. Like, whoever made this map really likes beaver and really wanted beaver in this area, and they wanted you to know that there was going to be beaver here, which is why they put like 40 beaver here. Oh my god, it's the beaver meme. And if someone is able to read that without using Google Translate, more power to you. I will spoil it now. It is all about beaver. It's all about a guy being really hyped about beaver. Wait till I go to the other. There's more beaver on this map. What? Okay, hang on a second. So I thought there was a beaver spot. Let me do this so I can have a mouse. I think right here there was... No, it was right here. I think that's it. There's like a canyon here that I think could spawn beaver. I didn't see too many when I went through there last time, but maybe there's more now. These are kind of the only two spots I'm aware of. Are you telling me there's more beaver somewhere on this map? If so, I really, really would like to talk with the mod author, and I really want to know why they like beaver so much. Because the beavers kind of suck. Like, if you go online, people are like, the beaver are so good for getting wood, and la-di-dee-la-di-da. But, like, they suck for getting wood. They run super slow. They have a ridiculously small attack hitbox. Ridiculously small. And they take forever to tame. They're so bad. I hate them. Pool in the middle, mountain and lake in the... Why are there so many spots for beaver? What? I mean, maybe for beaver dams. Yeah, maybe. Just for, like, additional cementing paste or something and silica pearls. But still, like, that's, like, too much beaver. It's too much beaver. Now imagine if it was dolphins. That'd be a lot of dolphins. Northeast? Ah, northwest. Like, if I saw, like, 40 dolphins in this area, I'd be highly concerned because they'd probably all be beaching themselves. Also, we do actually technically have a dolphin in this game. We have the ichthyosaur. Technically, it's possible. The ichthyosaur is the closest thing we got to a dolphin. It's pretty damn close. Look at an ichthyosaur. Tell me it's not a dolphin. It's a dolphin. Ow. Whew. I'm yawning. It must be getting late. This whole area is literally nothing but beaver. I hear rain, but there's no rain. Yeah, that's a dino dolphin. Ichthyosaur. Dolphin approved. Hey, I see hyenas and some parasaurs. We can eat those. Holy crap. Did anyone else see that hyenodon just go flying from a single hit? Like, he took off. And he took off at a weird angle. He didn't just take off. He took off at a right angle. Dude went flying. Alright, well that's a decent amount of food. We can take this back, and I think that should cover us for the time being. I'm stuck. I thought for sure I'd be able to run over that tiny crack, but apparently Lucy can't do it. I guess this just adds more and more to the meme about Lucy being able to fit into any space, no matter how small it is. Seriously, the hitbox on this thing makes absolutely no sense. I do not know what is going on with this critter. It has got the weirdest, tiniest hitbox. At first, I thought it made sense, but as time has gone on and the more things that she has fit through, it's very clearly something is not right. Realistically, it was that cave when she went through the gates. That's kind of when it became obvious that something was wrong. Alright, let's park here. That was weird. Pretty sure I just phased through the ceiling. All that. Alright, so we got a bunch of common insect DNA now, but the problem is all of that's about to get thrown into a Gymnopelix. Pretty much all that's going to go into the Gymnopelix. So we're going to need even more common insect DNA, but that's a different problem for a different night. We have tons of Leech and Theory DNA, I think, though. Got a ton of RG. Ooh, we do not have any Theory DNA right now, so we'll have to make some more of that. That should be easy. Let's see what we're looking at here. What would I say is the most common insect? Ants. Definitely ants. Both in real life and in this game, it's ants. All the way down, just ants. Have an ant, you can confirm. Wow. Go into a cave, you think it's full of dinos? No, it's ants. Roll up in a new biome expecting to see something amazing? Wrong, ants. Underwater in an underwater cave doing an adventure? Think you're gonna run into sharks? Wrong, it's ants with scuba tanks. Think you're gonna build with regular materials? Wrong, you're building with ants. Just getting your mom's sister is there. That's terrifying. I would like to avoid that. That'd be weird. But the question is, will she drop meat if I kill her? The important question in ARK, what kind of loot does she drop? But does she drop good loot? You know what? Your aunt would drop crocheting equipment. Amazing. Let's do one thing. It's getting late. It's getting very late. So let's do one thing, shall we? Been thinking about this for a little bit now. I kept saying that we needed to go do it. I keep forgetting that we haven't done it yet. I don't think we have any other blood packs, so we're just going to sit here and slowly bleed myself. Really nice to have a Desmodus, but I don't think they can spawn on this map naturally, and I haven't added any spawns for them. So, yeah, whoops. I honestly just forgot. Wait, no, did I add a Desmodus and I just don't remember where it is now? I feel like I added one. Oh my god, I feel like I added a Desmodus spawn and I don't remember where I put it. That sounds like something I would do. Also, this dragon has grown on me more and more as I have used it. This thing is fantastic for traversal. It's like insanely good for traversal. I'm also using the dragon because I just want to get over here and get this done. And the night's almost over. But is it a spider? Is it not the spider monkey? You stop that. I think that was my mount that made that noise, but that noise was very suspicious. No. No, there will be no considering that. Oh, shit. Target acquired! I forgot how hostile these things are. Okay, but can I use the crossbow on the back of this thing? Oh my god, you can use the crossbow on the back of this thing. Okay, where is that vampire? It is chasing a horse. Oh, come on. How'd that not hit him? He wasn't even moving. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, boy. God, their aggro range is huge. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Did Night Prowler just turn on? Oh, shit. This is about to not be fun. Okay, maybe this is not a good idea. Well, shit. You're not even that good! Oh! Oh my god! They have such a huge aggro range! What do you mean? What the hell? I can't even hit him! Stop it! Oh god, they have damage resistances at night. This is such a bad idea. Okay, I'm just going to be gone. Goodbye. Yeah, we do this in the day. This is stupid to try and do at night. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Their aggro radius is the size of Kentucky. And I may have put one too many of them over there. Because, holy shit. A unit of electricity that also happens to remove your blood? What? A vampire? Oh, for God's sakes. Oh my god, I get it, and I wish I didn't. How dare you? You should know that puns are illegal. I like how there's all these ruins here, but there's actually not really anything to them. But I'm so glad they're here. You know what? I'm so glad they're here. What kind of... Oh, I forgot we had all this stuff from last time. Okay, so the vampires are a problem. I'm gonna get another... I'll be honest, for a second there, I looked over and I thought I saw a vampire coming down the mountain and my heart stopped. I don't know what it was I saw, but it wasn't a vampire, so we're fine. Pun enjoyers. If Haplo was here, he would salute you. That is Haplo's area of expertise, is the endless series of puns. Wow, I can ride off into the sunset, quite literally. You know what? Let's go, and while we're flying around and kind of winding down, let's just go say hi to the Hydra real quick and see what the Hydra is up to. Oh yeah, and at some point we need to go get a friend for the Hydra that we got. Huh. I wonder if we can find some place where other Hydras are. If only I can get everybody online for one expedition. And then maybe we can find Hydras. Ugh, there we go. Something in my eye. Y'all with your puns. I have to endure it every morning. I don't need more pun suffrage. They do daily pun stuff at my work. I haven't laughed at a single one in like a year and a half. I will continue to not laugh at them because I'm so tired of it. I'm definitely diving like too frequently. Oh, there's a Ceratiobulus over there right now. I do want to try to tame one of them just so I can say I've done it, even though taming them seems to be like a suicide mission. You know, considering the fact that we took some Gymnopelix over there and the Gymnopelix just kind of exploded because they took 7,000 damage from a head stomp. There he is. 210, 1 million health, tameable passive. Who wants to try it? At some point, we will attack this thing. I'm out of stamina. That's not good. That's not good. We have tamed them. We tamed one on Crystal Isles. It's worth noting. It was a pain to do, but we did it. So we absolutely can do it again. You have to basically, you have to kill the first Hydra. And then you have to get the crown. You put the crown on, makes it passive. Then you get it into a position where it's not busy attacking something. And then you just stuff like 20 extraordinary kibble down its throat all at the same time. And it instantly tames. So it's easy to tame once you have killed one. And you have killed everything else in a 100-mile radius around it, so it stops aggroing on everything. Very much was not a fun experience. It took me and Infernal like 2 hours to do it, I think. But we did it. It probably wouldn't take us that long now. Oh, but it turns out that Hydra, specifically that model there, is very disappointing and is not that good. It really didn't do that much damage. It didn't really have a whole lot of health. But at least it's like a badge of honor, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Well, this is a fun little corridor. Yeah, we definitely are going to breed up like at least 100 Jerboa, and we're going to throw the Jerboa in there. Is there something under this? Because it sure looks like there's a little hidey hole under here. Oh, God. No, no, no. Well, yes, there is a hide. Wait, what? Guys, the dragon can swim. What? Well, that's unexpected. Why do I feel like I'm going to die under here? You know what? As the kids say nowadays, fuck it, we ball, let's do this. Look at his little tail wagging back and forth. He looks so happy. He looks so happy that we're about to die because we don't have enough swim speed to get out of here. Oh, wait. Oxygen. We're fine. Uh-oh. We're not fine. We're sort of fine. We're fine. I just have to find a way to get out of here now. That's fun. So there's just like a weird little bypass under here that you can do. Where does this come out at? Oh, we're over here. So there's a way to get in the water here and go all the way underneath to the other side. That's actually pretty nifty. I dig it. I would say I would want to see if there's anything else in this canyon. But My premonition is telling me this canyon is probably pretty empty, so... Then again, I also would like to explore this canyon with the homies. Specifically, I'd like to take a raft all the way up this canyon and just see what happens. I don't think there's anything to find, but I think it'd be funny. Potentially funny, at least interesting as a drunk road trip. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of that. Wow, it's only been 2.5 hours. We did start late, that's right. We started late. The Bronto, or the Bracky, I'm sorry, will just stay on the roof until the end of time. I can't believe there's nothing here, you know? Like, this still floors me that there's nothing more to this area. There's not really anything in there. There's not really anything down here. And there's nothing even inside that structure. Like, what is the point of this? Who built this? Why did they build it? What were you hoping to achieve with this? There is nothing here. It's even hollow under here. There's some obsidian. Whoopie-doo. Was there more here at one point? Did it get ruined? It sure doesn't look like it. But whatever. I'm just going to sit here and continue to be miffed. This also definitely feels like the quintessential dragon map. I'm just saying, like, this is supposed to be the horse map, but it feels more right to use a dragon. Very much fits the fantasy vibe that this thing has going. Like, dragons all over the place. Feels right. I just wish we had more flying dragons. Which honestly wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that these ancient dragons, like the one I'm spawning, is just, for some reason, extremely rare. The one I'm spawning. Did I just say the one I'm spawning? The one I'm flying on. Oh my god, I need to go to bed. My brain has clearly just fritzed out. What kind of dragon can't fly? Lots of them. Do you want a full list? Because I really don't want to make a list. You have the Diablo, the Brute Saurian Wyvern, you've got the Almildon. I don't want to go down the list. This thing still has a million chain... Oh, hello. This thing still has a million chain bolas in it, Infertile. Take your chain bolas. You get the chain bolas. I'll get the other crap. And then I ball it up and I put it back into inventory somewhere. Into a soul terminal. There we go. English. I did it in the end. Into a soul terminal. How the hell did I hit Lucy? How did I hit Lucy? I don't actually know how I did that. I also managed to grab everything except the hide, so go me. Alright, I'm gonna dump off all of this stuff. Wait, that thing's still cooking? Wait, there might be a bunch of stuff in here. Is this cooking? I don't know. It just acts like it's cooking. Oh, it's because it's powered, duh. Grind them into the dino. It's supposed to be used on. Whoop. Oh, I need to take all this and put this upstairs as well. We don't want this going bad. I've never actually grinded them in that thing, so I actually don't know how it works. That's why my brain was sitting here, like, seizing up. Whoa. Why? Why? Don't tag me. Don't tag me. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, on that note, I like how, well, it's almost 11. We're right at 11. I don't want to start another adventure tonight because we're right at 11. My vacation's over. My vacation ended today, so I'm back. Holy shit. Is that the cannon, or was that like, it almost looked like it breathed fire, I'll be honest. Like with that thing flying at me, it looked like it was breathing fire. Why does it look so derpy when it's walking around? He has an overbite. Wait, hang on. What does this do? Okay, so I guess, hang on real quick. We're gonna see what this does. No, it does that. So what the heck is the shoot button on this thing? Pistol whip? Shit, I don't remember what my pistol whip is. Oh, there it is. This is so weird to have on a dinosaur. Oh, I like the fact that he actually pulls his wings in when he's diving. Left click to use nades? Can you only use the nades when you're boosting? Oh, wait. That's right click for me. Did that only hit him for 67 damage? Oh my god, it did. Nades only when boosting. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, he can, like, strafe. That's useful. Not bad. I actually expected him to be a lot faster, honestly. Well, I said that, and now I have absolutely no idea where it went. I see the shadow. Oh, something did 400 damage to that pterodon. Was that the grenade, or was that something else? Man, that sure looks faster than what... Oh my god. Okay, so clearly I wasn't holding shift correctly. I clearly wasn't holding shift correctly. Something was not clicked right. Holy hell. Alright, so it is really speedy. I see. Okay, so it is actually worth getting then, just for that speed alone. I like how he still has... I mean, you are aware I'm only going to be on for like 5 more minutes. Hang on 1 second. Hang on, where's my foot pedal? There's my foot pedal. Alright, what are you trying to show me?
Let's find something to kill. Yeah. Well, apparently I'm trying to show you my immense skill issue.
I watched you just do like 3 circles around a pterodon. That
really
didn't even register the hit because of server stuff.
Didn't even use it.
211 on the... That sure doesn't do a whole lot of damage given what it is. Like, I feel like a grenade on a dino should be hitting for like way more.
Probably skills with saddle quality.
Wait, really?
I mean, probably.
Is that... That's wild to consider. Put all this back real quick while I'm thinking about it. Put that back too. That's broken. Oh, that's where my pick went. It broke. Man, I'm blind. What's my weight down to? 97? You have to check out a lot of stuff to be able to get low enough to use the psychopath. I like how it's so fast the thing just lags. Anyway, on that note, as we sit here and run around on the psychopath, so yeah, I'm back on my normal schedule. Work, the vacation's over, work's back, unfortunately, but tonight is a normal night, so I have to cut off at 11, but Wednesday and Friday, because of New Year's and vacation, I will actually be doing longer streams on those 2 nights. Friday night, I don't know why I'm specifying Friday night. Friday night's always a faster stream. But Wednesday will be a longer stream. So it'll be a longer week, and then after this week is over, everything goes back to normal in the way it was before. There'll probably be more going on this week than normal, so I might be posting some stuff in Discord. I'm still waiting on something, so maybe tomorrow will happen. We'll see. And then we'll see if we can't start getting some updates going through here for Twitch and some stuff in Discord as well. My otter is appearing to be starving to death. Do you only eat fish or something? Does this thing only eat fish? I was assumed to be able to eat meat, given the fact it's part boa, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so, with all that being said, as per usual, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I am going to go ahead and off stream here. We are at 11, or close to 11. We're right at 11. And I got to make sure that I go to bed at a decent time because I don't want to be as dead as at work today or tomorrow as I was today. There we go, English. Clearly, I am in trouble because my brain just cannot process words. Well, that only happens when I get to this sleep deprived. So, before I say something else stupid, it always looks like the video plays at 2 times speed when we're on this thing. This thing's a psychopath. This thing's an absolute menace, and I love it. So, anyway, like I was saying, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will catch you all on Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing on Wednesday. We'll find out. Depends on who's on or whatnot, but we'll see. And at some point soon, Colossal Caverns again. And at some point soon, more Link to the Past. And some point soon, something else. But we'll see. So, thank you all. I appreciate it. YouTube, I appreciate it. I don't know how many of you are because my OBS broke, so I don't know the numbers. I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all on Wednesday or in Discord, whichever one happens first. With all that being said, goodbye.